So in this video we're going to start looking at the fundamentals for building a chin rest, and this can be applied in all manner of situations, but something we tend to use it a lot for is for veterinary handling, but it can also be used for grooming, and it's also just a fun thing to teach your dog, but it's functional as well and can be used in lots of purposes. So we're going to start building some of the basics and build up to a point where we can start to do elements of handling with our dogs whilst keeping their chin rested like this. Some dogs can be really overstimulated during training. Indy is absolutely one of those boys. So it's important to think about the value of food that you're using, that it's nothing too exciting in these instances for when you're practicing these behaviours at home and building those baseline foundations for chin rests. So we're going to begin by using a visual and physical cue, which is going to be pointing. And we're going to use a slight lure in this just to help get Indy's head into the right position. Yes. So I'm luring his head down whilst my hand's going up to create that sensation of pressure. So I'm holding him here. Yes. Indy's comfortable with this level of handling, so it's okay for me to present my hand towards him, but for some dogs that could be a bit strange. And if it is, we want to begin by having them target for our hand. Yes. Like that. Yes. Using a simple touch. Yes. Because this is putting the control back in Indy's court to actually give consent, yes, as to whether he wants to partake or not. So the next part is about pulling their head forward slightly with that food lure, yes, and generating that sensation so they are putting their head into our hands. Nope. Yes. Yes, and now my hand is coming slightly up, so I'm not luring so much at this point. Present your hand. Yes. And now he's tapping underneath. Yes. And I'm using my pointy down cue. This is easier when he's standing. But he's hurt his leg, so he's down at the moment. Yes. And the reason I'm doing this is because I can't walk him, because he's hurt his leg. So this is some nice stimulation for him instead. Yes. Our dogs all work very differently. When you're doing this training with a dog who's buzzing with some lovely arousal, it's really important to keep those training sessions short and sweet. You can also set them up for success by making sure they've done something soothing prior to your training exercises, such as enjoying a chew, having some downtime and some rest and relax, and not when they're in anticipation of doing something that they'd ordinarily find quite fun and exciting, such as around feeding time or around walking time. It's really important when we're doing this focused, we need to be still now pal kind of training, that all our dogs' needs have actually been met already. So we never, ever, ever withhold food to try and generate motivation. It just generates frustration. So make sure they're fed and watered, they've been walked, they're well rested, and they feel in a good, clear, calm headspace. And if they are a bit of a fizzy monkey like my boy Indi, then make sure you keep those sessions short and then allow for some simple sniffing time in between your sessions to help them just decompress so they get ready and back in the game. Now he's had his sniffs. Rest. Yes. Rest. Yes. He's calmer now. See how long that lasts. Rest. Yes.